Hi, and welcome to my Inquiry Project Step 8 Digital Presentation Assignment for Com 601 Communication Fluency. I'm Denise Whitehead, and I'll be sharing the thesis of my final paper, a literature review, exploring how the movie Rudy provides equipment for living for people who are struggling to overcome adversity to achieve their goals. Humans draw equipment for living from patterns we see in entertainment. Through books, television shows, and movies, we identify strategies to overcome obstacles and modify our behavior based on those patterns and strategies. This is why some movies really stick with us and make such a strong and lasting impact. One of those impactful movies that show us strategies that can apply to many situations is Rudy. The movie provides equipment for living for people who are struggling to overcome adversity to achieve their goals. Rudy, a movie released in 1993, tells the true story of a young man who dreamed of playing football at the University of Notre Dame. Unfortunately, Rudy was short, not very athletic despite his best efforts, and lacked the academic ability for his dream to be an easy reality. Every one of Rudy's role models discouraged his dream. The first point that is so important in this movie is the adversity Rudy feels from every role model in his life. Peter, Yi, and Ji comment that drama such as this acts like a shield which allows us to face our psychological problems indirectly, so we can deal with them without being crushed by them. Although Rudy still dreamt of attending Notre Dame, it seemed as if those dreams were moving farther and farther away as he aged and listened to his family and mentors more and more. In order for him to realize his dreams were possible, he needed to face some kind of wake-up call. For Rudy, it was the traumatic death of his best friend. For most of us, that wake-up call isn't quite so traumatic, but we can identify with the emotional turmoil he faced and how it influenced his decision to follow his dreams. Another important point in the movie was Rudy's meticulous planning. He spent years saving money to make his dreams reality. All the planning provided necessary tools, but an essential part of his journey was the need for him to risk it all. Rudy packed a bag, left home, and ended up in South Bend with no place to live and not knowing how he would be accepted to the school. Seeing him plan, fail, plan again, fail, and plan again before finally succeeding helps the viewer feel like anything is possible. As Rudy finally makes the team and is allowed to dress for the last game before he graduates, we as the viewer share his glory. When his teammates chant his name and create plays so he is able to run on the field and be carried off on their shoulders, we truly feel we are on top of the world with him. For some of us, that emotional inspiration is enough to encourage us to achieve our goals. Others of us will look at the steps Rudy takes and identify with the adversity, the wake-up call, the planning, the replanning, and the success as we navigate our own obstacles. I've appreciated exploring this topic not only through the process of analyzing the movie, but also through researching these topics through other sources. I welcome any feedback.
Created using Powtoon.